live real quick. Give me a second. Okay, welcome to Elysium, guys. As I said, this is my favorite game. Get
Hi
back into
again.
this.
So, how are things going?
Well,
It'll probably take a while, but we'll get it there at some point, guys.
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Jesus, it's taking a while, man.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So,
well,
hi again. So, how?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things? Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things?
well,
Hi again. So, how are things going?
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 well,
Hi again. So,
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go? Hi again. So,
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So,
Well.
Because this one's not wanting to get it. Jeez.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again.
Hello.
So, how things go?
Well.
This thing is not wanting to get it, man. Jeez.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
How long have I been freaking going at this? Let me see.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Is there something up? Is like, why is this taking so long? Yeah.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
I know it's a 3% one, but this is like taking a ridiculous like.
Hi again.
Jeez.
So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things go?
Well.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
Hi again. So, how things...
Well.
This is like trying to win the lottery, man. Jesus, it's taking a long time. I'm just
Hi
gonna say
again.
that because you're
So,
very unlikely
how
to,
things?
incredibly unlikely to win the lottery if you get the ticket. You know, so I mean, not that bad.
Hi again. So, how things?
Well,
Hi again. So, how things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how things going?
well,
Hi again. So, how things?
well,
Hi again. So, how?
well,
Hi again. So, how things?
a number of things
Yes.
don't
Yes.
add up.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let's
Yes. Yes.
take a look.
Okay.
How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids. Now gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when and where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now, but before that, I had reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
What happened?
Disco happened.
I've been trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast.
Shut it.
What? I have. I've said that.
Obviously, that might go up 10,000
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
This is in the making of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend? Where is the speaker? Oh, I see it.
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You have only one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
You have no headphones. When a cell and her neither headphones to spin tape.
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
No, you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug
I'm
ingredients.
sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
Distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
There is no need for me to pile on anymore in there, is there?
No shit.
In short, you try to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's come on, that's...
Against the law.
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we? All right. So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice.
Oh no.
He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Oh no, I'm definitely not going to do that. We do this lawman style. First we tell everything, then I pass judgment.
Who else?
Or else I'll call back up and haul you off to the pen for starters.
Okay, man, okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revershole.
Because we do! We totally do!
We just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
To get our foot in the door.
So why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up. No, man.
Yeah, they're
they're
not really
spooky,
spooky, are
all
they?
right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too! I couldn't feel the love at all!
Whatever you think is right, sir. But please, we were only trying to make a living.
This is it. Judgment time.
Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for hypnotic music. Proceed with the club.
Yeah!
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for hypnotic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
What's that about a fish?
There needs to be a club for hypnotic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Alright, let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on you.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs.
Alright.
We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
That's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Save.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
Say nothing.
Internally coherent!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore! Alright! Yeah!
Say
He
nothing.
furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried that
The
isn't.
question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had to ask you a question, but I didn't know it was just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Could there have been the young man?
This is hardcore, internally, hardcore,
He furrowed.
hardcore! Ah!
Yes,
The
sir.
question is, what
Just answer
is-
the question.
But there was no question.
Okay.
Back to the hardcore, internally, hardcore,
He furrowed.
hard.
So
Is it
hardcore.
though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life. The club, true, hardcore.
Hardcore internally.
Hardcore!
He furrowed.
Is
Hardcore?
it though?
It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the
There's
music?
nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
Wow! Culture cop! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Try to think of anything that could make it harder core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
Wait, I just remember something on the police.
Uh-huh.
Maybe blaming the police is actually it's more likely to hinder us. Have a job to use it's more likely to hinder us.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
100%.
Uh-huh.
And I have to. Alright, hold on. I don't want to say this. There we go.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. I'll see what I can do.
I saw a sticker on the padlock and he told me anything about
A
it.
sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Why describe it if you already know what it means?
So I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on things.
Okay, sorry about that.
Noid, don't bother our guests with your games.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
Brianna! Hi there! Hi, you want to sit up here? Here, come up here.
You shouldn't
Brianna!
talk like that.
I know. What? Hi there. You should be more respectful.
Right, noted. Sorry. Anyway, what was it like?
An off-handed sorry, if there ever was one.
Produce your ledger and show him the sticker.
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What did you want to ask about it?
What is it supposed to be?
Dead guy smiling.
And what does it mean? Why is the dead guy smiling?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I'm thinking about the smiling dead guy. He's a symbol for communism. He's also dead but doesn't care.
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
Alright, what makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right?
Alright,
Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
you come up with the stuff by yourself?
Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a gathering at the Elysium. The beat is the same for all.
I think we have exhausted the subject for now.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
What about now? Are the signs all right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a
Fringes.
data processor and some
Hi,
sort
Brianna.
of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water.
Hey, Brianna.
Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Don't be too hard on Samara. They're all alone in the world. Half of what we know of them is just
I
propaganda.
know, man.
Brianna!
I was just
Hi.
talking about the aesthetic.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched.
Hi!
You can still do sick shit with it, though.
The sickest. That's
Hey,
perhaps
what?
why it should be researched.
The supernatural, so think it's real that it actually exists.
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't
So you think it's real?
allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers,
You
pale-related
said plebs.
diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Why are you called Noid? Because he's Noided. Or he's the Domino's guy.
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Okay, maybe I'll come back later. Alright, let me talk to that. Oh, he's already auto-saved. Okay. Let me talk to that girl real quick. Come on. Take him.
The shaggy head girl.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
I'll help you, alright?
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya?
Your
We've been
associate.
waiting for weeks here.
Your associates tried to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan.
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth, which isn't much.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
Instead, you opted to admit the truth, which is the same thing.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them? Thank you.
Hold on.
I'll get them under wraps. I promise.
Well, I didn't read that. Alright, do what you will with, do what you will with your dance club place. Just no drug lab, please. Okay, alright. Others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother.
Hi.
You know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab. Down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor. Then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did it look like? He looked like...
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
You're gangster crab man. Yeah, I don't believe you.
I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't believe me either. I'm surprised Noid did. Andre I expected, but Noid...
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Just answer the question, please.
Sorry. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Okay. Maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Actually, that's it for now. Okay. Let's see where... Hold on, maybe I can go back in there. See you in a bit, Kim.
Hi again. So, as
Alright,
always,
let's go to this church. I agree on him. Is that one? Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Open the padlock with the
The
key.
lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Well, it
As
is.
you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area, its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes.
Continue.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
Continue.
In the heart of the city.
Cool. Yeah, this is definitely the best. Best part of the game happens in this room, just so everyone knows.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Hey, Brianna. Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual.
This feels really weird. I think it's intentionally supposed to feel weird about the music.
Sounds like the Pale.
How do I know what the Pale sounds like?
From recordings of the Far Pale. You've heard them. We all have. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Turn to Kim. What's
The
happening?
lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing. It's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe they wanted to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels
Oh,
become
no.
barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
I try to see beyond the shadows. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Because it's an 8%, we'll try to retry that one. Once it, lets me.
Just
Did we already talk to her? I don't remember.
Hello again.
Yep, okay. Well, let's get in here, okay.
heavy wooden door. The lock,
Let's go.
as you do, a great in the
I guess. Save. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Alright. Hi, Brianna. All right. Hi, Brianna. Give me a second, guys. Be right back.
silence. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even and then it sounds like from record. You can hardly. Your voice is big. You produce a few. The lieutenant.
Can you hear anything? The church.
Maybe the church was designed. He doesn't seem entirely. The orderly rows of ceiling panels.
Fuck.
Just. The silent. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, and then it sounds like from you can your voice. You produce. Your voice is the lieutenant.
Can you hear anything? The church.
Maybe the. He doesn't seem entirely. The orderly rows of ceiling panels.
Fuck.
Just. The silent. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, and then it sounds like from record. You can hardly. Your voice. You produce a few. The lieutenant.
Can you hear anything? I wonder what.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity. The lieutenant doesn't. The orderly rows of ceiling panels.
Fuck.
Just. The silent. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right, and then it sounds like from record. You can hardly. Your voice. You produce a few. The lieutenant.
Can you hear anything? The church.
Maybe the church was designed this. He doesn't seem entirely. The orderly rows of ceiling panels.
Hell yeah. Alrighty.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
All the shadows movement.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no. You've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Blink. Hello.
You see something hanging from the rafters.
It's the crab
looking
man.
Straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Oh, guys, give me a second to save.
A machine.
Oh, wait.
Another
These machines
Perfect.
sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like.
Oh, wait, let's go back to that one later. And then go for this. Check out a bit of this area first. Let's talk to him.
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in general. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol. Hold on. Stop it right there. Pussy, what's with this?
Alright, I'm not scared. I just don't understand why the female sexual organs have associated with weakness. Have to be associated with weakness.
You really got a case of frayed nerves, pussy. And this usage comes from pusillanimous. Everybody knows that.
Oops.
Chill out, man. Here you could receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Policeman, I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol. That's me. I just have a bit of a problem. It's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Great, more patronizing.
I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Just too tired. Do you think you are some crazy guy under the roof? What is
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love. She don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
I fear it's really more like a spider.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
But did you also carve all these sculptures? Point to the nearest pillar.
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
I see what you've done there. It says these as if these figures are trying to become one with the church or perhaps with the mother herself.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crab man and a wood
I
carver?
was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
You had so many people losing their memory at a certain point of doom.
Nah, ese, it's not like that. Best thing that could happen to you, losing your memory.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name's Harry. It's in your hand
That's
for green.
just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Some ravers want to turn this place into. What are you doing
This
here?
is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there, a way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
That's no simple question, Ese. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this
I
purification?
will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
You sure you didn't just switch from one drug to another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
Oh, that's happened
There are
very
drugs
recently.
darker than alcohol circling your system.
I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I'm still hungover from it.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
I see you have a point. Proceed.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
I still don't understand what you're doing in this church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
You sing for me something.
I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance, commonly seen at all manner of festivities, especially weddings. It's delightfully quaint, owing to its peasant origins.
How did you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
Are these your shoes lying around here? On the red brocades you found?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence. You could have them. I don't need them anymore.
Right, I had
The
other questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here for a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside? Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Wait, do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
What do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
So there is another person living in the church, and it's a viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her machines.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
You got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does. How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
Okay, then thanks. Alright. Can I still
Oh,
talk
hey,
to him?
Wei. There's coffee in the...
Wait, what?
Oh, hey, Wei. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Hold on.
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
What time?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Hola, what's that?
Ulogu Theodos, Xino Zausin, Ipoli Osithian, Echondes Fronisin.
Wait, what? Wait, when did this countdown begin?
Monday morning, The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because of the insane world ending. Insane, isn't it? Proceed.
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
And I'm sure it's not just a joke or some kind of coping mechanism.
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
I'm a little afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought, this has something to do with the hangover.
How do you think the world might end soon, Upton?
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
Let's see. All right, well, I think we're gonna end it off here today, guys. Well, let me get whatever this is real quick first.
Oh, hey, Way, there's coffee.
All right, let's end it off today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.